You were telling me about the moment when you go to see parents and say, or family and say,
yes, that's the most difficult moments for me.
yes,
Because when you treat patient and you are doing what you do, you don't have the time to deal with all the other aspects of
Yes.
it like this. And there was a special moment in one of the events, the terrorist attack in the bus, that a young woman, a beautiful woman, girl, that she came, she was totally okay, so-called okay, but something was in the color and something in the face and something, how she spoke, that I figured that we have a big problem. And later on we took her to the operating room and she died 45 minutes after she came. And then you have to come to speak with the parents, and her sister is a medical student in our school. So that was really a tough moment.
you talk about terrorist attacks.
Yes, there was.
When there is a terrorist attack, when there is an intifada, what's happened here? What's happened with you? Because it has to be like all the adrenaline, but it has to be who to attend, not to attend. You see who is coming. Do you see who is coming, or you just attend?
No, I'm standing outside. I'm doing the triage.
Yes.
So, here is the
Yes,
famous.
yes, the family.
You are the famous.
And I'm doing the triage, and then later on I'm supervising and hands-on from time to time if somebody needs help. So our system is working very, very good. We have a lot, unfortunately, we have a lot of experience.
Yes.
We published a lot. People are quoting us, people are coming to here to learn from us.
What's the difference between HadassaH Hospital and any other hospital in the world when there is a trauma situation like a terrorist attack, or when there is a natural disaster? There are natural disasters. What's the difference between a hospital like HadassaH and, I don't know, many hospitals in the United States or Mexico?
Okay. The difference, first of all, that we have a lot of experience.
Right.
One. The other thing is that we have every day a small mass casualty, very small, because we have a lot of road accidents.
Right.
So we used to deal with so-called small mass casualty event. So the routines are running.
And you have a special unit for trauma, no? Something like that?
So we have a special space to accept the patient, admitting area. We have intensive care unit, we have this trauma unit that we established. We were the first trauma unit in Israel.
Right.
And everybody came to us to learn. Speaking about teaching and learning, the guys from Boston, they have only one event, and they're
The marathon.
The marathon, and they speak about it like they invented the medicine on terrorism. However, they are giving credit to us in HadassaH because they came here to learn how to establish the system and what to do. And some of the doctors were here residents.
Did you go to Boston?
No.
No. All right.
No.
But they came here to learn
They
before
came
that?
here to learn from us.
All right.
Before everything came. So, and by the way, the injuries were only on the lower part of the body.
Yes.
So that's something else. That we had more complicated injuries because it was in buses,
Yes.
in a closed space. And the injuries are not the same. The patients
Exactly. They get,
the patients are severely injured. And
the bombs are different, are stronger, are different also the bombs, so they make more disaster with that, more damage.
So we have severely injured patients that are injured all over the body,
Right.
not only in the lower part.
Do you see when this happens, like the boss, or when it's something happens, like in the Intifada or some other terrorist attack or some other cases, when they get to HadassaH, do you check if he's Jew, he's Christian, he's the terrorist? What's happened
Now,
when they are getting here?
luckily enough,
Yes.
we here in HadassaH, we don't have any discrimination. I'm not looking if he's Arab or he's a Christian or he's a Catholic or whatever,
Yes.
or if it's a woman or if it's a
boy or
a
whatever.
boy or a girl or black or white
Yes.
or whatever.
Yes.
There is no discriminations,
All right.
and we are accepting everybody. We are not checking if he has insurance and doesn't have insurance. We accept everybody, and we are treating everybody.
Tell me something. In this everybody, did you have the case to attend some terrorist that had made the bomb or that was hitting somebody and somebody shot him? You know, in outside Israel, we have the notice is terrorists kill it instead of the terrorists killed somebody. No,
We
shot it.
we in HadassaH, and I personally operate Mr. Hassan Salame, the famous Hassan Salame.
Yes.
He is on the second list. He is after Baraguti, that is now very popular, the second on the list of the Hamas.
All right.
And he was shot by our soldiers nearby in Hebron.
Yes.
In Friday night, between Friday to Saturday, around 2 o'clock, 2:30 in the morning. Very convenient hour and very friendly hour. In the cold weather of Jerusalem, it was really wonderful to wake up and to go to operate Hassan Salame and to save his life.
All right. Why? Why? That's the question. Somebody will say, he's a terrorist, he killed, I don't know,
Not
80 people.
Not somebody, I will tell you. I presented this event
Yes.
to medical students.
Yes.
So one of the medical students, a woman,
Yes.
an Arab woman,
Yes.
raised up and she told me, Professor Rifkin, with all due respect, you are crazy. That was her reaction as an Arab student here in Jerusalem.
Yes.
So I know that not everybody agree with this
I know.
event. Not everybody is applauding to us. But I think as a nation, by the way, we wrote a paper about it
All right.
in the American Journal of Bioethics. It
All
was
right.
accepted, 2009. You know, as a nation, especially after these last days,
Yes.
with a nation that had discrimination, with a nation that have the history that we have, I think it's a luxus not to save life and a luxus to discriminate people. I was not raised like this. In my home, I never heard about discrimination. My parents had a lot against the German, of course,
Yes.
and the Polish people,
Yes.
but I never had, first of all, they didn't know that I would be a doctor, so but I never heard something in my background that we have to discriminate. There are a lot of criticism to the Polish people, to the German
Well, it's a
people.
job of in HadassaH. You don't see who comes. You attend them. You
Listen,
help them.
Somebody come. We are treating him. We hope he will be okay. We are sending him back And כשרה.
כשרה. מצוין. And כשרה, אמרת לי, אבל you said about your parents,
Yes.
and Polish and Germany. Your parents were survivors.
Yes.
From what I know, you were just...
My parents are Holocaust survivors.
Yes.
My father is from Bialystok. He was saved by Polish people.
Right.
Lately, it came to my idea, to my mind that, or to my knowledge that my mother was also saved by a Polish woman, her teacher in Grodno, and she just now received the medal. So, in my family experience,
Yes.
we were saved by Polish people.
Right. Yes.
Although there were few, unfortunately, from these, I don't know how many millions, only 7,000, around 7,000 were received this medal. But that's something also.
Did you met with these families?
I met with the son of the people who saved my father in Bialystok.
Yes.
He died a couple of years ago, before he died. And I just now, last week, I met with the daughter of the teacher who saved my mother's life.
How was their impression? Because you were not born when they saved their lives, and now they see, and they were not born. Now it's a new generation that was here because of what they did. They saved it, and what their actions helped to have a doctor that has saved many lives, and there that it has been other things. What was the impression when you saw them and when they saw you? It was...
It's mutual excitement,
Yes.
mutual happiness,
Yes.
a lot of excitement.
Yes.
Without them, I'm not here.
Yes.
A simple equation.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying it.
Very simple equation.
And if you were not here, you wouldn't say...
No, I'm not here as a human being even.
Exactly.
So, in matter of fact, I owe them my parents' life and my life, because of, if my parents will not exist, I would not exist.
Exactly.
So, I owe them my life.
Have you ever think about, when you saved the terrorist attack, that someday, when we will be in peace in Israel or something, somebody of his family will say, we get here because an Israeli doctor saved our father? It's like the Polish. When you think about the Polish, many people think everybody was bad, but there were ones that saved lives, like these two ones that saved your parents' life. So it can be someday that somebody said,
you know what, I never thought about it. It's a wonderful idea. And the future will tell. Maybe in the future there will be meetings between us and what we saved. And it's not only terrorists. It's so many Arabs that we saved their life. And maybe, in 20 years, 50 years, 100 years, somebody will decide to do this ceremony of the survivor, the Arab survivor that survived by Jewish doctors.
It's a good beginning.
It's a wonderful idea, but...
How are these people who came here, Arabs, Christians, Jewish, that came to Hadassah? How do they get out? How do they feel about the attention, about being here in Hadassah? Because Hadassah, I saw it here when I was working. It's so different hospital than you hear people shouting. You have an office that it's like a house. You have the doctor. It's not like a normal hospital. very interesting. So many
For
languages,
sure it's
so
not
many.
a normal hospital, that's for sure.
Yes.
Uh,
You have Jorge.
that,
You have,
we have
yes.
Jorge, we have everybody. So that's for sure. Listen, it's really not a usual hospital. I worked in the United States, I know what is a hospital. There's not such a diversity of people who are coming to the hospital. Maybe in Los Angeles they have some diversity because it's close to the border, and we had some when I was there we have some Mexicans.
Yes. And you didn't learn Spanish, right?
I don't know Spanish, but I have some patients.
Would you have here Arabs, Christians,
We have
Orthodox, non-Orthodox,
we have
Jews?
everything.
So, how is it? You see
Greece, not Greece, the patriarch, the Greece patriarch, we have everything. Jerusalem has everything that you can imagine. People from Thailand, people from Japan, people from whatever you want.
How to arrange to work in a hospital like this? When you're in a surgery, you have doctors all around the world also. How to arrange to have this hospital like HadassaH?
We don't have any problem. Medicine is medicine. We are treating them, and that's it.
Right.
We had a guy from Hamas that was hospitalized 11 months,
Wow.
almost 1 year.
Urban.
And then he came to the clinic to visit me, etc., with his mother. And his mother brought me an ENSO map. Unbelievable beauty.
Yes.
Unbelievable beauty.
Yes.
So you see, it's a thank you.
We can say HadassaH is more than a hospital. It's a place to make peace also.
It's
the future of Israel.
Listen, it's an island of peace. And I want to remind you that in 2005,
Yes.
we were nominee for the Peace Nobel Prize.
Right.
For political reasons, I
We
imagine we didn't receive it.
Yes.
But I think we deserve it more than Obama received it.
All right. You have made more things.
What Obama did to the peace? Nothing.
Here you see people sitting at the cafeteria. I saw it just now. It was a Christian, a Muslim, a Jew, all together. They have the same problem. They have somebody sick.
Somebody is sick. We are treating everybody. Somebody need operation. Somebody need dialysis. Somebody need I don't know what. So.
And what's the future of HadassaH and Israel for you? How do you see it?
Future?
Yes. How do you see it?
There is no other choice. First of all, Israel will exist forever because we have no other choice. And I hope we will be strong enough to survive, but we're smart enough for survive. So if I can say, I trust my people, and I hope they trust me. So that's about Israel. And about HadassaH, the same. There's no such a hospital in the world. There is no such a hospital with all these events that happen here. And we have, slopes down, slope up. But the core content and the spirit is here.
Thank you very much.